4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Our charter and 1981 President, Lorna Verano Yap. 1982 President, Jane Anisito. 1983 President, Debbie Mijares Gatan. 1984 President, Tintin Calixto Barreto. 1985 President, Ellen Magtira. 1986 President, Lourdes Lulu Soto. 1987 President, Tel Diaz Manasa. 1988 Presidents, Pilar Perez Packer and Maria Agnes Agui Angeles. 1989 President, Luz Versosa Bautista. 1990 President, Dorothy Figueroa de Chavez. 1991 President, Cecilia Leoncito Tobalado. 1992 President, Jenny Perez. 1993 President, Norma Granados Pueyo. 1994 President, Lilia Diaz. 1995 President, Cynthia Francisco Timor. 1996 President, Maria Cristina Kiki Ramos. 1997 President, Rachel Adrenin. 1998 President, Jeanette Recafrente Benedito. 1999 President, Maria Lavinia Lavi Peña Verde. 2000 President, Daisy Francisco Manguiat. 2001 President, Marie Murillo Smith. 2002 President, Elaine Camantiga-Yam. 2003 President, Glenda Villacorta. 2004 President, Savitra Diaz Marcelo. 2005 President, Attorney Paraluman Andres Nague. 2006 President, Attorney Eleanor Lea Roque. 2007 President, Imelda Meldy Baldovino. 2008 President, Hazel Queenie Saez. 2009 President, Leyden Padrina. 2010 President, Jill Noreen Legaspi. 2011 President, Dr. Maria Rosario Sharkey Salverio. 2012 President, Maria Riza Smile Shaka Gilligan. 2013 President, Rina Rowena Moreno Banyas. 2014 President, Sara Stefan Moreno. 2015 President, Attorney Majella Teresa Majagalievo Bambo. 2016 President, Priscilla Ses Apadogie. 2017 President, Bea Carla Redoblado Soler. 2018 President, Marian Leonafe Pastor Pide. 2019 President, Marilace Rivera. 2020 President, Mary Catherine B.
JCI members, senators, friends, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to all of you. Welcome to the 41st induction and turnover ceremonies of JCI PERLAS PASAY and the 5th induction and turnover ceremonies of JCI PASAY Senate. I am Christine Bello, Director for Social Media, and I will be your host for today. Now let us begin with the presentation of the 2020 Leadership Excellence Awards. May I call on JCI PERLAS PASAY 2020 President, JCI member Ms. Mary Catherine Baliran to hand out these special awards.
The JCI PERLAS PASAY Leadership Excellence Awards are being given to outstanding JCI PERLAS PASAY members and partners for the year 2020 who have demonstrated unparalleled dedication to the tenets of JCI and contributed immensely to the success of the chapters in 2020. award is given to our non-government organizations, partners, and sponsors. To our JCI PERLAS PASAY past presidents. To the 2020 Board of Directors. To our members, and to the best of the best member, Teen Bello. The best director, Maria Claudine Bilira. The best vice president, Karen Pebbles Baroa. The best secretary, Daisy Charlene Limbaro. Thank you everyone, and let us continue to serve our communities and be better.
Alright, thank you very much. Let us all give our awardees a virtual round of applause. Now moving forward, as we formally begin our ceremonies, we will be having the singing of the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by the recitation of JCI values, mission and vision, to be led by the JCI PERLAS PASAY 2021 Vice President for Internal Affairs, Ms. Len Harabe.
JCI values. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that Earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. JCI prayer. We affirm our conviction that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life. May the Lord guide us in all our undertakings. JCI vision. To be the leading global network of young active citizens. JCI mission. To provide development opportunities that empower young people to create positive change.
Thank you very much, VP Len. To formally open today's program, let us all welcome once again JCI PERLAS PASAY 2020 President, JCI member Ms. Mary Catherine Biliran, to call this 41st induction and turnover ceremonies of JCI PERLAS PASAY to order.
By the power vested in me as the 2020 President of JCI PERLAS PASAY, I hereby call this 41st induction and turnover ceremonies of JCI PERLAS PASAY to order.
All right, thank you very much, President Kathy. So once again, we would like to welcome everyone. We are truly honored with your presence here tonight. And let me say that all the officers, members, and even the baby JCI members of JCI PERLAS PASAY have worked very hard to ensure the success of today's event. So let us not waste any moment longer. To get the program started, may we call on JCI PERLAS PASAY 2021 Secretary JCI member Precious Jewel Tizon for the acknowledgement of our dear guests and visiting JCI chapters.
National President JCI Senator Greg Lipa and National Chairman of the JCI Senate Foundation, JCI Nelson Tan, Charter Presidents, and JCI Senators. Good evening. Welcome to our 41st and 5th induction of the Pasay and the PERLAS PASAY JC Senate. During these difficult times in our lives, when the pandemic is killing thousands of our countrymen, closing our businesses, and losing our jobs, we, the Pasay and the PERLAS PASAY JCs, are committed and continue to serve our community and the less fortunate, like donating masks, face shields, vitamins to the frontliners, and giving free legal assistance, and donating books and school supplies to the Damas de Filipinas orphanage located in Paco. We will live with the motto, service to humanity is the best work of life. Without much further ado, please sit back and relax and enjoy this evening's program and fellowship. Stay safe, everyone.
Alright, thank you very much EVP Sen Lulu Soto. And now to host our JCI Senate Induction Program, allow me to call on the 2014 JCI Perlas Pasay President, the stunning and ever-energetic Ms. Sara Stefan Moreno.
At this point, we now call on our 2019 JCI Senate Pasay President, JCI Senator Magella Teresa Gallego-Bambo, to deliver her valedictory address.
Good evening, everyone, to all our national officers and other dignitaries that are here tonight with us as we go through this induction and turnover ceremonies of JCI Pasay Senate. Again, good evening. I'm not going to go through all the introductions anymore because you were all properly introduced and recognized during the acknowledgement portion. I was hoping this address or speech would actually be live, as I will be more comfortable in doing that in order for me to actually speak out what I felt and I feel during my term as the president of JCI Senate Pasay. 2 years ago, we were actually inducted, and at that time it was in Pasay with people with disabilities. Our main goal there is to actually share that moment with them. And again, I told them that my presidency was actually just an result of the untimely demise of our charter president or of Perlas Pasay's charter president, CP Lorna Verano. Yeah. But as we go along, I was happy that I was actually given the chance and opportunity of doing so. When I was actually first introduced or to Senate, I was like, wow, okay dito, ang happy ng mga tao, puro fellowship, ang saya-saya lagi. Not so much of projects, and then I asked the elderlies, what does really JCI Senate do? And I was informed then that actually JCI senators are there mainly to support the regular and to assist the regular members in the JCI regular. So in doing so, that was actually my tenet as the president of JCI Senate, is to be there to assist them. Not so much of creation of project, because we did that during our JCI regular years. And I think true to my tenet there and true to my goal as the president of JCI Senate, we did some projects together with JCI PERLAS PASAY, our regular members. First and foremost, we've had, of course, together with the other JCI senators who've been supportive all the way ever since, even if they were not senators yet, of course, the likes of Madam Aggie, or we all know her, and also Madam Labi and Madam Sharkey, and also the others, Madam Meldy, and all other senators that are with us tonight, Madam Cynthia, all of them, all of the JCI Perlas Pasay past presidents who are now actually senators. They've been supportive of JCI movement and all the things that we did, even if they weren't senators yet. So I would just like to commend and thank everyone who joined me in actually assisting and even spearheading some projects with JCI Perlas Pasay. So the projects that we've had in the term, and I would also like to thank PP Marilis Verano, my batchmate as the president of JCI Perlas Pasay in 2019, and we've had several projects together. And of course, I would like to mention the Punla para sa Kinabukasan with Senate Greenlink, That's the first one. Also, the crossroads, of course, PP Lavi and PP Sharkey, and both of whom are actually are active senators of JCI Senate Philippines, and also our past president, PP Hazel, were also there to support. And from the inception, from end to end of the crossroads in 2019. And then we also have the Perlas Trees, and it was also spearheaded by PP Lavi, and done with the senators as well. And then we also have the project and the preparation of our bid and the project with Zonta Las Piñas, and I was actually personally involved at the same time in also that project. And okay, of course, that would be through the help also of our 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 one of our great directors, I think, believe this year, and luckily we were able to to get the grant of the Sonta International, and we were able to implement the projects that we projected, of course, since the COVID-19 pandemic. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're able to go out supposedly outside of the Metro Manila in order to actually completely implement them. But nevertheless, we were able to reach out to those people and, of course, use the fund supposedly where it was supposed to be used for. And also, JCI Senate Pasay was also here to support the members through the legal consultations that we've had, whether online and also physical during the medical missions that we have with Kinky Pink, or the Kababaihan and Kalusugan Pangkabayanan is there with Dr. Connie Alfiler as the one heading also. And all other projects that we've had are always in tandem with JCI Perlas Pasay as well, being the one that we are actually supporting. I would like to thank each and every one of you. The year was a fruitful year, although it was not as during the time when we were regulars na everything may project, everyday may kailangan gawin, and not just every day, every week, to the point na kailangan mag-absent sa work just to focus on the project. But glad to say, sa Senate, at least as a support and as an assistant to the JCI regular members, we don't need to do that anymore. But at least at the same time, we're also reaching out and helping out to people through the regular members as well. And I'm very much thankful also for the experiences that we've had, or I've had with JCI senators. Nakakatuwa din, lalo na mag-attend ng NatCon ng Senate. Definitely different from that of the regular, but regardless, super enjoyable din siya. So, and I'm so happy right now that I'm actually turning over the position to one of the who's who of the JCI Senate Philippines, being the founder and the father of Project Watch, and who's going to be introduced on later on, and whom we're going to be hearing also from later on. Again, thank you for all the supporters, and or for everyone who made the year, or my year 2019 as a president, I could say that really successful. Thank you so much, and have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you, Press Majid. And now for the citation of the Presidential Leadership Award. Let me read the following. JCI Senate Pasay Chapter presents this Presidential Leadership Award to Majella Galievo Bambo for her outstanding service as 2019 Chapter President and accomplishment of projects in service of Junior Chamber International, remaining true to the fulfillment of the JCI tenet that service to humanity is the best work of life. Given this 31st day of March 2021, on occasion of the 5th virtual induction ceremonies, jointly with JCI Perlas Pasay and Metro Manila, Philippines. This is signed by JCI Senate Pasay Secretary General Agnes P. Vibal, and 2020 to 2021 JCI Senate Pasay President Cesar O. Ochoa. Once again, thank you, JCI Senator Majed. Allow me now to introduce the officers of JCI Senate Pasay who will be inducted this evening. President is JCI Senator number 22642, Cesar Ochoa. Immediate past President is JCI Senator number 75378, Majella Gallievo Bambo. Executive Vice President is JCI Senator number 43430, Lulu Soto. Vice President is JCI Senator number 74427, Para Andres Nagoy. Secretary General is JCI Senator number 74428, Agnes Bebal. Treasurer is JCI Senator number 55266, Cynthia Francisco Timbol. And for Public Relations Officer, JCI Senator number 75381, Meldy Baldovino. To do the charging of the officers, may I call on 2021 Metro Manila National Vice President, JCI Senator Joe Ragos. This will be followed by the induction ceremony to be led by 2021 JCI Senate National President, JCI Senator Greg Lipa.
JCI Senate Pasay Chapter, Officers and Board of Directors led by Senator Cesar Ochoa. The office to which you have been elected is one of dignity and importance. In accepting this office, you undertake a responsibility which is not to be assumed lightly nor carelessly discharged. You are charged with the duties of seriously and resolutely furthering the objectives of the Junior Chamber International Pasay Senate and the Junior Chamber International Philippines. With the Constitution and bylaws as your guide, you must be ready to exercise the functions of the office with which you are entrusted. Further, you are charged with governing this organization according to the laws of democracy, under which laws every man who wishes to speak shall be heard. Toward the end, that in every matter considered, the best opinion shall prevail through the expressed will of the majority and the best course of action followed. Do you accept this charge?
Yes, we do.
We do.
President Greg Lipa, the officers and directors of JCI Pasay Senate are now ready for induction.
And now, for the induction proper of the 2020 to 2021 JCI Senate Pasay, led by President JCI Senator Cesar Ochoa.
Incoming officers, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, do solemnly swear that I faithfully execute the office of, state your positions of JCI Senate State your Chapter, and will, to the best of my ability, serve as living example of this organization's philosophy and belief, and will uphold and enforce the Constitution and bylaws of these organizations at all times. Because I believe that faith in God gives meaning and a purpose to human life.
Because I believe that faith in God gives meaning
That the brotherhood of men transcends the sovereignty of
brotherhood
nations.
of men transcends the sovereignty of nations.
That economic justice can best be won by free men through faith and fair fights.
Economic justice can best be won
That
by
government should be of laws rather than of men.
government should be of laws
That
rather
earth great treasures lies in the human personality,
earth great treasure lies in
and that service to humanity is the best work of life.
service to humanity is the best.
Newly inducted officers, congratulations.
Now that the formal induction of our 2020 to 2021 officers is concluded, let us listen to the inaugural address of President JCI Senator Cesar Ochoa.
Good evening to everyone. My personal greetings to our guest of honor speaker, our National President, JCI Senator Greg Lipa. Also to our National Chairman of JCI Senate Foundation, my good friend, JCI Senator Nelson Tan. To our national officers present, chapter presidents, fellow JCI senators, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank the Lord for bringing us together in His name and ask His blessing to help us in our present predicaments. Lord, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. We are fortunate to be a member of the JCI Senate Philippines, a leadership and an advocacy organization where all the traits of a leader are embodied in the tenets of our JC creeds, such as faith in God, hope, and love. It is mandated upon us as a JC Senator to practice and uphold these tenets. In this time of uncertainty, I ask upon all of you, JCI Senator, to make a difference for a positive change that will benefit our family, the JCI Senate Philippines, and our country. Mr. National President, JCI Senator Greg Lipa, JCI Senate Pasay is deeply committed to support all your programs, including the JCI Senate Philippines flagship projects, such as the Outstanding Filipino, the Search for the Outstanding Physicians, and Project Watts. I'm so happy that we were given this special occasion that we are together. Thank you for being with us, and for in behalf of the Pasay JC Senate or JCI Senate Pasay, maraming salamat po at magandang gabi.
Thank you for that commitment message, Cesar Ochoa. And for the message of our JCI Senate National President, we now call on National President JCI Senator Greg Lipa.
Fellow JCI Senators, past and present member of the National Board of JCI Philippines and JCI Senate Philippines, JCI members, friends, and guests, good evening. Congratulations to the father of our Project Watch, your 2021 President of JCI Senate Pasay, JCI Senator Cesar Ochoa, a truly remarkable man. I am proud to have you as President under my term. To 2021 JCI PERLAS Pasay President Feblis Barawa, I look forward to seeing you in the roster of JCI Senate Pasay President someday. Wishing you both the best of 2021 as you reinvent and innovate brought about by the new normal, as we also need to take the great leap, engage, act, perform. This is our organization's theme as we embark on another fruitful and challenging 2021. We are pleased to inform you that its all system go with our flagship projects, some of which are namely SOPIL in partnership with ANSA Foundations, Project Watch in partnership with the Department of Education, Kasambuhay in partnership with Palawan Express. We are hoping for your continuing support with New Normal. This is going to be a very exciting and challenging JC Senate year for your chapter and our national organizations. I know that with our joint effort, we will be able to achieve our goal and make this year the most innovative and memorable one. In behalf of the 2021 JCI Senate National Board and the entire JCI Senate Philippine membership, congratulations once again. Mabuhay ang JCI Senate Philippines, mabuhay ang JCI Philippines, mabuhay tayong lahat.
Mabuhay ang JCI Senate Pasay, and congratulations to our newly inducted Board of Directors. Thank you to our National President, JCI Senator Greg Lipa, for that inspirational message. Mabuhay ang JCI Senate Philippines!
The overwhelming success of JCI PERLAS Pasay truly would not be possible without the great steward that led the organization to greater heights. Without further ado, I am now giving the floor back to our 2020 President Marie Catherine Biliran, for her outgoing speech.
With all protocols observed, good evening, maayong gabi sa tanan. 2020 caught all of us by surprise, to some, even by shock. Just when we were ready to launch our 1 year to lead, we were thrown to many uncertainties that challenged us to make survival our primary agenda. Extraordinary time calls for extraordinary leadership. This iconic moment in humanity's history made us strong, resilient, and better. It made me value so many things. I am thankful for the opportunity of leading JCI PERLAS PASAY in this unforgettable year. Despite challenging circumstances, JCI PERLAS PASAY has been able to achieve our commitment of leadership and service. As we marked the 40th year of JCI PERLAS PASAY, we continued to live and strengthen our tradition of leadership excellence. Even with the pandemic, we remained focused on being able to impact and touch more lives and communities, to be better, and to inspire our members to serve and to be an instrument of positive change. One life, one community at a time. During my inaugural speech, I shared with you my journey to JCI PERLAS PASAY presidency. Now, let me share with you my 1 year to lead journey as the 41st president of JCI PERLAS PASAY. Together with my past presidents, officers, and members, we were able to realize and live our 2020 theme, PERLAS Focus, 40 years of continuous and ultimate service. JCI PERLAS PASAY provided continuous and ultimate service to the various communities through our humanitarian programs and projects. Our I Am Pinay, I Am Powered, Inspired, and Nurtured Adult and Young Women project series with Zonta International and Zonta Club of Las Piñas and with other partners benefited about almost 10,000 individuals, especially the Kabalikat sa Negosyo and e-cooking workshop, legal consultation, e-crossroads, medical mission, and many more. The 4 waves of our Paskong Perlas in Pasay City, Mandaluyong City, Bohol, and Quezon benefited more than 600 individuals or families. Our COVID-19 related projects in partnership with different nonprofit organizations and companies benefited more than 800 individuals or hospitals to aid our frontliners, marginalized communities, and jobless individuals. The 4 waves of our Reaching the Unreachable with the Pink Women on Fire touched the lives of more than 600 children in Cebu, Quezon Province, Laguna, and Colima. We provided paper, printer, and ink to 10 public schools in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao under our Project PI, Paper and Ink for Education. We planted more than 1,000 trees in Upper Marikina River Basin protected landscape and in Dimiao, Bohol. 2,200 households of Barangay 178 Maricaban, Pasay City, our adopted barangay, were the beneficiaries of our Punla Sibulbunga Pagkain sa Paso project, Maricaban Fund Day, and Women Empowerment projects. JCI PERLAS PASAY provided continuous and ultimate service to our dear partners by being accountable and transparent. Our 2020 partners, the local government units of Pasay City, Luwai and Hagna, Bohol, and the provincial government of Bohol, the Teodoro Galagar District Hospital of Hagna, Bohol, DNR Pedro in Rizal and Bohol, and the Department of Agriculture. To the non-government organizations like Zonta International, Zonta Club of Las Piñas, Ang Portaleza Foundation, Kinky Pink, Sampi, Martin Mende Foundation, Aguts of Luwai, Association of Young Boholanos in Metro Manila, and other empowered NGOs. To the entities and corporations that supported our cause, towards sister chapters JCI Manila, JCI Iligan, JCI Greater Davao, JCI Metro Cebu Uptown, JCI Lipa, JCI Korea Soldong Daemun, JCI Philippine New York, and to other JCI's chapters we had joint projects with, and to the JCI Metro area, JCI Senate Pasay, and Metro Manila JC Sen, and to more than 400 individual donors and sponsors who made our projects more meaningful and impactful through your generosity and support. JCI PERLAS PASAY provided continuous and ultimate service to our beloved members by empowering and enabling them to learn and grow as an individual and servant leaders. True to our commitment JCI PERLAS PASAY hosted 4 opportunities to impact for the new recruits and gained 12 new members, hosted general membership meetings and PERLAS talks, and most especially our much anticipated JCI PERLAS PASAY 40th anniversary celebration. We hosted and co-hosted JCI official courses, JCI recommended courses, and the Metro South Regional Training. We also hosted the PERLAS Leadership Bootcamp for its 2021 officers and non-JCI official courses that cover topics like environment, business, personality development, mental health, women's rights and empowerment, leadership, among others. We reactivated JCI PASAY through the Opportunity to Impact conducted in March. All of these were made possible through the collaborative effort of partners and JCI PERLAS PASAY 2020 Board of Directors, members, and past presidents. Thank you to my JCI PERLAS PASAY family, my second family in the Metro, and my home away from home. To my ever dearest past presidents, I am grateful for the wisdom you have shared, the generosity you have unselfishly offered, and the genuine love and care you have shown to me and to JCI PERLAS PASAY. I am more than grateful and honored to meet and get to know you, especially during the preparation of our 40th anniversary. Thank you to our late Charter President Lorna Verano for JCI PERLAS PASAY. To 1983 President Devin Harris Gatton for choosing us as partner for the PWU AA Scholarship Program. 1984 President Tintin Calixto Barreto for the many insights on the history of PERLAS, especially with regard to Pearl. To our 1986 President Lulu Soto for your generosity and active participation to our activities. 1988 President Pilar Perez Packer for the gracious dance. Also to 1988 President Maria Agnes Aguia Angeles, our PERLAS fairy godmother, for always being there for PERLAS. To our 1991 President Cecil Yun Cito Tubalado for your kindness and generosity. 1993 President Norma Granados Pio for the great PERLAS hymn. To our ever supportive and gracious dancers, 1995 President Cynthia Francisco Timbol and 1996 President Maria Cricri Ramos. To our bona fide PERLAS singer, best of the best, 1999 President Maria Lavinia Lave Cañaverde for the untiring support and love to the children. Always a one call and a message. To our 2000s Presidents, Daisy Francisco Mundia, Marie Murillo Smith, Elaine Kamantigayang for your generosity with your time and resources. 2004 President Savitra Diaz Marcelo for attending our events and for being one of the PERLAS singers, together with 2005 President Attorney Paraluman Farah Andres Nadwe, and for being one of our reliable PERLAS lawyers. To our famous tax lawyer, yet very approachable and generous 2006 President Attorney Eleanor Leia Roque. To my dear PERLAS mother and ever supportive 2007 President Imelda T. Baldovino. To my Crossroads mentor and my co-advocate 2008 President Hazel Queenie Saez. To our 2009 President Leyden Pedrente, who introduced me during her term to Ang Hortaleza Foundation. To my ASPAC SG Trip Body during her term in 2010, President Jill Noreen Legaspi. To our ever-energetic and ever-supportive 2011 President Dr. Maria Rosario Sharkey Salverio. To our generous and Japan Body 2012 President Maria Risa Smile Chaka Gilligan. To the active and supportive Moreno Sisters 2013 and 2014 Presidents Rina Rowena Moreno Banyas and Sarah Stefan Moreno. To our PERLAS lawyer of the 3 future PERLAS presidents, 2015 President Attorney Magella Galievo Bambo. To our beauty guru and speaker 2016 President Gricilia Ces Apad-Ogie. To my president when I was a secretary, the kind 2017 President Bea Carla Redoblado Soler. and to the very active 2020 REG and 2018 President Marian Leonafe Mafe Pastor Pide, I am truly inspired by your peerless leadership spirit and service throughout the years. I cannot thank enough my equally empowered women who courageously accepted the call to be part of the 2020 Board of Directors of JCI PERLAS PASAY. Thank you for taking the challenge and the adventure with me. To our 2020 Board of Directors, the Songbird, Director Mafe Solar de Rosa, my ever-supportive sister Director MC Bihirat, the Go-Getter Director May Pangilinan, to our 2020 Vice Presidents, the adventurous Kat Dominguez, my cousin, SGDJ's gracious host, Jean Biliran, our 2021 President, the passionate and reliable Vice President, Pebbles Madrigal Baroa, our highly dependable Treasurer, Len Harabe, the hardworking and organized Secretary, Daisy Charlene Limbarok. I cannot ask for other secretary as best as Daisy. The engaging Executive Vice President, Junilyn Medina, and the ever-charming 2019 President, Marilace Rivero. Thank you, ladies, for your dedication, hard work, and passion for service and leadership excellence. My 1 year to lead was a meaningful and memorable journey because of you. As members of the bloodline of our organization, I pay tribute to our dearest regular members and baby JCs who selflessly dedicated their time, service, and resources in 2020. Special mention to El Shalana, Attorney Jean Miso, Rosel Lazaro, Cherame Digawan, Adele Cinco, Vance Berzaza, Tay Navarro, Teacher Precious, Nanilyn Buntulian, Teen Bello, Jam Aileen, Christine Lugar, Pearl Mars, Diana Stalder, Sheena Manikis, Jas Mirano, and Attorney Teen Shing for introducing us to our ever-reliable Miss Cindy of Barangay 178, Pasay City. To my fellow Hiraya presidents, Academy groupmates, Team Likha and Group 5, Luis, Metro South presidents, especially to our dear Mami RVP Church Tubas for the guidance and support, to our Metro area family, led by AVP John Cogieto, to JCIP national officers, headed by Best World President NP Mark David, and to the JCIP staff, to my Hiraya Dream Team, you all made my 1 year to lead more exciting and colorful. Thank you for the help and for the true friendship. I found a new family in all of you. May we continue to band and get connected through the years. Last but definitely not the least, daghang jamong salamat for the full support of my family, especially Papa Leon and Mama Wal. Shout out as well to Bio Eduardo for all your full support. To the Luwai team, especially to my dear sister MC, JM, Katrina, L, Jo, Direct, Kuya Eugene, and Mayor Lahar. Thank you so much. And thank you also to the firm for the well-balanced life work in 2020. Of course, to God Almighty for the strength, power, and guidance in everything that we do. To God be the glory. As I have mentioned in my inaugural, and I will share it again, that being a president of this prestigious chapter is my humble way of paying forward. And in gratitude for all the privileges it has given me and the learnings imparted to me. Moreover, being a president widened my capacity and opportunity to give back and make a difference to the communities and individuals, to my province, Bohol, and especially to my hometown, Luwai. Thank you, JCI PERLAS PASAY. What a year 2020. I am humbled, overwhelmed, grateful, and overjoyed for everything that transpired. An unexpected year, yet meaningful, amazing, fulfilling 2020. May we continue to create a positive change to motivate individuals to be better and to be more for others. Let us remain focused on our goals and be the person God wants us to be. Take care, everyone, and stay safe always. Mabuhay ang JCI, mabuhay ang JCI PERLAS Pasay. Daghang salamat, maayong gabi sa tanan.
Thank you very much, Pres Cathy, for that very inspiring speech. Truly, your brand of leadership has steered the chapter to noteworthy successes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present to you the JCI PERLAS PASAY 2021 Board of Directors. Starting with Director Connect, JCI member Criselda Franz Madrigal. Director Invest, JCI member Vanessa Joy Versosa. Director Impact and Local Training Director, JCI member Cristel Nagar. Director Collaborate, JCI member JC Charlene Limbaro. Director for Social Media, JCI member Christine Robe Bello. Vice President for External Affairs, JCI member Marie Antoinette Maki Francesca de Rosa. Vice President for Internal Affairs, Marialina Len Harab. LO Treasurer, Local Organization Treasurer, JCI member Sherry May Digawan. Local Organization Secretary, JCI member Precious Jewel Tizon. Executive Vice President, JCI member Junalyn Medina. 2020 Immediate Past President, Marie Catherine Beliran. 2021 JCI PERLAS PASAY President, Karen Pebbles Baroa.
To do the charging of the officers, may I call on 2021 Regional Vice President for Region 2, JCI member Karen Romarate. This will be followed by the induction ceremony to be led by 2021 Area Vice President of Metro Area, JCI member Gino Haralde.
Good evening. Due to the solemnity of this occasion, I would like to request everyone to please turn on your cameras. And also, I would like to request all the current and past regional vice presidents to please turn on your cameras for the charging of officers. 2021 Board of Directors of JCI PERLAS PASAY. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so this is your charge. The office to which you have been elected is one of dignity and importance. In accepting this office, you undertake a responsibility which is not to be assumed lightly nor carelessly discharged. You are charged with the duties of seriously and resolutely furthering the objectives of the Junior Chamber International PERLAS PASAY and of the Junior Chamber International Philippines. With the Constitution and bylaws and policy manual as your guide, you must be ever ready to exercise the functions of the office with which you are entrusted. Further, you are charged in governing this organization according to the laws of democracy, under which laws every woman who wishes to speak shall be heard toward the end, that in every matter considered the best opinion shall prevail through the expressed will of the majority and the best course of action followed. Ladies, 2021 Board of Directors of JCI PERLAS PASAY, do you accept this charge?
Yes, we do.
Okay, Mr. Inducting Officer, I would like to present to you the 2021 Board of Directors of JCI PERLAS PASAY for their induction.
JCI PERLAS PASAY 2021 Board of Directors, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of State Your Position and Chapter, and will, to the best of my ability, serve as a living example of this organization's philosophy and belief, and will uphold and enforce the Constitution of this organization at all times, because I believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. So help me God. Congratulations, 2021 Board of Directors of JCI PERLAS Pasay. Mabuhay kayong lahat!
At this point in time, we shall now witness the turnover of the presidential gavel, a symbol of the highest vested power and authority in the chapter, from 2020 President Catherine Biliran to the 2021 President Karen Pebbles Madrigal Baroa, in the formal ceremonies. May I have the attention of all the past presidents of JCI PERLAS Pasay and bear witness to this momentous turnover ceremony.
I, Mary Catherine Mission Biliran, President of JCI PERLAS Pasay for the year 2020, do hereby turn over this gavel to you. It is a symbol of authority. Wield it unflinchingly, but righteously, with courage and with humility, with determination but with compassion and understanding. And as you accept this gavel and the authority that goes with it, may God help you with all your undertakings.
I, Karen Pebbles Baroa, President of JCI PERLAS Pasay for the year 2021, do hereby accept this gavel, symbol of authority, with the JCI tenets expressed in the JCI values as my guide, and with the blessings of the Almighty. It is my covenant to wield this gavel unflinchingly but righteously, but with courage, but with humility, and finally with determination, but with compassion and understanding. So, be it.
it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the woman of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the 41st President of JCI PERLAS PASAY, JCI member Karen Pebbles Madrigal Baroa as she delivers her inaugural address.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am honored and humbled by your virtual presence and by the wise word of the speakers who have preceded me this evening. I would like to begin with a few thank yous. JCI PERLAS was the beginning of my leadership journey. It was where I was first introduced to the rigors of being a leader. I want to express my sincerest thanks not just to IDP Catholic Believin, but also to the former POD of 2019. They all serve as my mentors in that stage of my JCI career. It is also heartwarming to see the past presidents and several of our PERLAS sisters with us today.
I took to heart all those busy project planning implementation days, and they translated well in my experiences so far, particularly for this moment, leading the 2021 BOD. Thank you to the entire Board of Directors for your confidence and support. I know how much time and energy that you have devoted to helping our chapter to advance and succeed, and I am grateful for the trust you have placed in me to carry on that task. Special thanks to my family. They have been so supportive to me in possible ways I could think of. They supported me during my good and bad days, morning till night events, and even virtual video and photo shoots. I could only imagine how stressful I was to handle. I want to also offer my deepest appreciation to the past presidents, whose extraordinary stewardship of this chapter is a constant source of inspiration. JCI PERLAS PASAY presidents, our success will always be your success too. I appreciate as well the presence of our honored guests who join us today, civic leaders of this great organization, and to the senators who have graced us with their presence today. Finally, I am deeply grateful to the wonderful baby JCs. Over the past months, you have given our BOD and me the trust we could have hoped for. We are proud to call you part of our JCI PERLAS family. Today's ceremony, let me reach out to your hearts and remind ourselves to what we have committed to this year, to inspire, serve, and empower. Let us not forget that there is strength in unity. And together, let's hold the fort and keep building the better world. This is a wonderful gathering today. I know you're here out of love for JCI PERLAS PASAY, and I know you're here to wish me and BOD of 2021 well. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President Karen, for that message. On behalf of the baby JCs and the regular members of our beloved chapter, we will surely follow your lead in bringing JCI PERLAS PASAY to greater heights. Let us give President Pebbles another round of virtual applause. A strong advocate for political transformation, Jude Avorque Asidre has a strong background in youth development, organizational management, and political party operations, having served in key leadership capacities for more than 10 years. His active involvement in community development dates to his high school and college years at the Sacred Heart Seminary in Palo, Leyte, and later at the University of the Philippines Tacloban College, where he graduated with a degree in political science. Born in Tacloban City and raised in the town of Barugo, Leyte, he first served as National Youth Chairman and Regional Chairman of a region-based party list organization. In 2005, he represented the Philippines during the inaugural conference for young political leaders of Asia and Europe held in Beijing and Tianjin, China. He became part of the 6th National Parliament in 2006, held in Tagbilaran, Bohol, and in 2011, he was selected to be part of the 38th Philippine contingent to the Ship for Southeast Asian Program, or the SSEAYP, an international diplomatic and cultural exchange that bring the top young leaders from Japan and the ASEAN member states. For a time, he joined the faculty of Leyte Normal University as a part-time instructor in political science, handling courses in Philippine government and constitution and international relations. In the aftermath of Typhoon Haiyan, he served as country director ad interim of the International Emergency and Development Aid. This is a US-based international humanitarian agency. In 2014, he also started Prasis Associates Philippines, a development consulting team of which he now serves as senior partner and chief strategy officer. He joined JCI Candahog Liberation, a local affiliate of the Junior Chamber International in 2014, serving as its president in 2018. He later on served the national organization as area vice president for the Visayas in 2019 and as national treasurer in 2020. In 2015, he was one of the founders of Tingog Sinirangan, a regional political party based in Eastern Visayas that seeks to be the voice of its people and the champion for regional development. During the 2016 and 2019 elections, he was selected as a nominee for Tingog Sinirangan's electoral bid through the party list system of representation. He also writes a weekly column entitled The Fifth Gospel, which appears every Monday on the Manila Standard, and co-hosts the public service tele-radio program Tingog Na, which airs every Saturday on several local radio and television stations, as well as online platforms. He currently works at the House of Representatives, serving as the Chief of Staff of Tingog Party List Rep, Yeda Marie K. Romualdez, and the Chief Political Affairs Officer of Tingog Sinirangan. During the first ever hybrid national convention in 2020, he was elected as the 73rd National President of JCI Philippines for year 2021. He is an active member of the Association of Political Consultants in Asia and is happily married to Ms. Kotchakorn Katapan from Bangkok, Thailand. Without further ado, let us all welcome our National President, Jude Avorque Asidre.
EVP Gino, RVP Karen, Press Pebbles, Press Cathy, past presidents, officers, and members of JCI PERLAS PASAY. To all those participating online, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Service to humanity is the best work of life. These words fully encapsulates JCI's commitment to leadership development and community service. For more than 73 years since its establishment in the Philippines, tens of thousands of young leaders have embraced its mission of providing opportunities that empower young people to create positive change. This coronavirus pandemic is an unprecedented crisis like never before. With safety precautions and quarantine restrictions in place, many of us have been confined to our homes, and this has limited the number as well as the reach of the programs and projects that we are able to implement. But this has also given our organization the opportunity to assess our strength and measure our capabilities in responding to the shifting demands of the communities where we are. This crisis has become a providential period of transformation as we prepare ourselves to the greater challenges ahead. This is the inspiration behind our call to action this year for JCI Philippines to be more for others. In a time of challenges, we raise the bar of leadership. In a time of crisis, we reaffirm our commitment to create positive change. In the midst of uncertainty, we speak with even firmer conviction that even in the most trying times, service to others retains its enduring value. Becoming more for others requires us to leverage on our own strength and capabilities to bring out the best in others, because it is in the process of improving ourselves that we are able to motivate and encourage others to make themselves better and to harness even further their own capabilities. In the end, our leadership qualities become the roadmap for others to achieve their own leadership potentials. This is, in my mind, what it means for JCI Philippines to be a leadership organization. We are not a leadership organization simply because of the positions and titles we hold, either inside this organization or in our own workplace. We are a leadership organization because we are all willing to lead ourselves towards positive growth, and in doing so, inspire others to take the same challenge of improving themselves. In the end, we influence communities to realize that positive change, that life for the better is possible. With this in mind, this year's National Leadership of JCI Philippines expresses its deepest gratitude to To all those who, despite the odds, courageously responded to the call to lead their local chapter. This year will continue to be challenging as we continue to respond to this pandemic. But we are confident that no crisis will ever dampen your resolve or frustrate your perseverance, because we know there is no fulfilling accomplishment, no greater joy than in serving others. To our incoming President, Pres Pebbles, thank you for accepting the challenge to lead your chapter. We are certain that with your leadership, JCI PERLAS PASAY will continue to be strong and will continue to rise above the odds. Our outgoing President, Kathy, congratulations to a successful term. Yours was not an easy year, but I know years from now, succeeding generations of JCI members will look back with gratitude for your courage, commitment, and hard work. This brings me to my final point this afternoon. Becoming more for others means to lead by the heart. Having a heart for others can inspire and uplift others in an even more impactful manner. People remember you when you treat them with compassion and empathy. In the end, people will trust you not simply because what you do, but because of who you are and how you are to them. In the end, I am reminded by a South African greeting, Sawu Bona. It literally means, I see you. You are important to me and I value you. It is an affirmation that we do not only see you physically with our eyes, but we see you with our heart, your worth and purpose as you are. That we value your abilities and experiences, and that we're willing to listen and learn from you. That is what it means to be more for others. That is what we hope JCI Philippines will be, and what JCI PERLAS PASAY will aspire to be for our community and our nation. As JCI members, our leadership is more than just a role. It is a gift to be shared and a responsibility to be fulfilled. Let us be brave enough to see the light, to be the light in this dark hour of crisis. Let us be that untiring force for good that our world now so desperately needs. Let us be that transforming voice for positive change. For true leadership is not simply about being the best. It is about making everyone else better. Never forget that together we can be and we must do better. Together, let us be more for others. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang JCI PERLAS PASAY. Mabuhay ang JCI Philippines.
Thank you, NP Jude, for that wonderful message. May we call on President Pebbles back to present the plaque of appreciation to our guest of honor, National President Jude Asito.
This certificate is awarded to 2021 JCI Philippines National President Jude Abuarte Asidre for imparting his valuable insights and inspiration during the JCI PERLAS PASAY and JCI PASAY Senate Joint Induction and Turnover Ceremonies given this 31st day of March 2021.
Minsan nakaramdam mo kaibigan ng problema. Minsan mahihirapan at magsasabi di mo na kaya. Tumingin ka lang sa langit, baka sakaling ay masumbungan. Kundi kayo tawagin, malalaman mong kahit kailan hawak kamay. Di kita iiwan sa paglamay. Dito sa mundo walang katiyakan, hawak kamay. Di kita bibitawan sa paglalakbay. Sa mundo ng kawalan, makasakaling ay masunguan, di kaya tawahain. Malalaman mong kahit kailan hawak kamay, di kita iiwan sa paglalakbay. Dito sa mundong walang katiyakan, hawak kamay, di kita bibitawan sa paglalakbay. Sa mundo ng kawalan, hawak kamay, di kita iiwan sa paglalakbay. Dito sa mundong walang katiyakan, hawak kamay, di kita bibitawan sa paglalakbay. Sa mundo ng kawalan, sa mundo ng kawalan, hawak kamay, hawak kamay, hawak kamay. Sa mundo ng kawalan.
Thank you very much for everyone who joined us tonight. So as we are about to reach the end of our event, we would like to formally close this occasion. So let me call on stage our Executive Vice President Junaline Medina for the closing remarks.
Thank you. Let us all give our marvelous host a warm of applause for a job well done. Before we end this event, please allow me to thank each and everyone who made this induction and turnover ceremonies possible. To all the PERLAS ladies, to all the BOD officers, from the very first time I've talked to each and one of you, I knew for a fact that this term will be a good one because Press Pebbles has an amazing board, has an amazing team. Super hype first project pa lang. To all the members, baby JCs, and most especially to all our very supportive past presidents, you have no idea how you inspired us to lead our chapter with love, grace, and courage. You showed us different ways how to help, how to lead, and build a chapter with quality and excellence. To all our guests, National Board, sponsors, sister chapters, DASIG presidents, your presence has made tonight's event successful beyond our expectations. Praying for everyone's good health and safety. Again, on behalf of PERLAS Pasay, maraming salamat po. It is my honor and privilege to move that the 41st turnover and induction ceremonies be adjourned.
Any second? By the power vested in me as the 2021 President of JCI PERLAS Pasay, I now declare this 41st induction and turnover ceremonies adjourned.